I'm ready.
So, welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. We back again. I'm your co-host, Anthony Becker, on my other co-host,
Jerry Lamar Brown Jr.
Marcus Alexander Davis.
I guess
Yeah,
I
The Alexander the Great, by the way.
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll just say Anthony Jerome Beck Jr.
Anthony
like
Jerome. You really do like a Jerome. It's hilarious.
Hey, it's in the name, so
Hey, Taylor, last time we can call you Gerald, you know?
yeah, we're not doing
By the way, for everybody tuning in, my stomach has been killing me, so excuse my pauses in my avatar. My stomach's just dying right now, so yeah.
We told this man
Just
not to
wanted to
go,
tell you.
and he did it anyway.
What did you eat today, Jerry? Did you go to FAU camp or something?
No, bro. Like, so I had a salad, right? I had a salad from Chick-fil-A. Southwest grilled salad was spicy. You know how that spicy food should do me at FAU, but spicy. And I had a grilled chicken sandwich that was like whole grain bread, and I got Reese's cups for Valentine's, and I ate those. I ate those in like 2 seconds.
That's such a
And now I'm
wild
just
conversation. Like, why would you eat a salad from Chick-fil-A?
First of all,
a grilled chicken
I was
sandwich is
gonna go
better.
elsewhere, but
Okay, but it's like a grilled chicken sandwich is okay, that's cool. But like Reese's on top of that?
yeah, bro,
Like, what?
bad decision.
Were you? Do you not love your stomach at that point?
It was definitely a bad decision. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's
You
going
know
on.
what?
The spicy chicken in the salad, because I've had one of them salads. That's already gonna get to you. But you add Reese's cups to it. That's adding insult to injury.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro,
Jerry's never
it's-
cared about his stomach for the last like 4 or 5 years, so I mean, it's pretty crazy. But good lord, dog, like that's such a
I used to
weird
drink. I used to drink. Marcus remembers we used to go to Chick-fil-A. I used to get vanilla milkshakes and spicy chicken sandwiches.
Yep.
That is a bad combination.
I never
And then I would go hoop.
once.
And then you
I
went
used to be dropping 20 on milkshakes and chicken sandwiches.
Nasty.
yeah, 20 on the court and dropping 20 in the toilet.
That ain't no cap, boy.
He was dropping 40 in the toilet.
Oh, a 40-point triple-double in the finals?
Nah, he was
bro.
dropping Giannis 50-point in the finals of Game 6. That's what he was
Oh yeah. Giannis game 6 vibes. Giannis game 5 vibes.
Or Giannis game 6 against Phoenix.
Yeah, bro. It was nasty.
Yeah, we, as you can see, we shorthanded again. It's midterms for Darnell, and yeah, they just don't care about him at this point. They pretty much want to kill him.
Welcome to school life.
We got to get him up out of there.
Yeah, once he
The man's gonna be great.
He'll be all right. Once he becomes Dr. Monroe's, it'll all be worth it.
Yeah, all will be well, bro.
Let's just make sure he's a real doctor.
What you implying? You're not gonna be Dr. Love?
Oh my god.
Please, Lord, don't be him. But yeah, we're shorthanded, but we got a kind of a shorter show for y'all tonight. Gonna be recapping the Super Bowl. Maybe do a little preview of NBA All-Star Weekend, even though I saw the list of celebrities playing in the game. Pretty decent.
Torn ACLs, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I hope not, but
Man, you know how the game always goes.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna go something.
if only Terrell Owens was playing, he'd win MVP again. But yeah, we're gonna recap the Super Bowl that happened this past Sunday between the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
As your resident Cowboys fan, I would just like to say, cry, Eagles, cry.
AB, please stop it.
Oh,
please
brother.
stop it. Man,
Cry.
No, bro.
Back home with no trophy.
At least they've gotten the trophy in the last decade plus.
Until they get 5, they can't talk.
Half of them happened when black people were still getting out of Jim Crow.
Tupac was still alive, bro. Chill.
Jim Crow laws were gone when Dallas won that first one, so
It's Texas and they won in 1971. Were they really gone?
yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
They were abolished. They were abolished.
They were desegregating schools still in 1971.
Well, the Super Bowl was happened in January of '72, so technically Yeah.
They were still the second grade schools by then.
They were gone.
Stop
But
it.
Stop it. Anyway, cry equals cry. But in all seriousness, it was a great game between these two teams. And you honestly really saw the contrasting styles. You looked at the first half, Philly got going by running the ball in the first half the way they did, but Jalen Hurts, I will say this right now, might have been the best game I've seen him throw the ball at the NFL level.
Bro, he was a ball
level, really.
Dropping down.
Level.
I'm trying to say, I'm telling you, he was dropping dimes out there.
So I love Philly. Everyone talks about the offensive line. Jalen Hurts, his evolution, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. They have a top 5 talent on this roster in Dallas Goedert, and it's just like casually just in passing.
That man is cold.
Yeah,
like,
that's
gonna be a problem.
Right, he's gonna be a problem for years. He the reason why they just they were just traded Zach Ertz.
Yeah,
you kind of have a beast right behind you right here. So I mean, it's just one of those decisions they had to make. But by the way, that catch at the sideline they reviewed, I'm gonna be honest. Don't think that was an actual catch.
Nah, I thought that was a catch, but it's close.
I think like they counted him having the ball on his head, like here. I think that was like kind of like okay, he has possession. Bring the other hand on, just like securing it.
I'm glad you brought that up. He actually lost possession right there. He actually lost it because you saw the ball bobble, and then he regained it.
I mean, it's NFL, bro. Who knows what a catch is these days?
Exactly. I ain't gonna say what was trending. I ain't gonna say what was trending after that call. I ain't gonna say it.
What, on DallasCowboys.com?
No, it ain't on that. But hashtag Dez called it was trending. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, brother.
If any clear indication that he called that because Marcus is right. Who knows what a catch is at this point?
I mean, that call's gone either way before, but like they called it a catch on the field, so they had to, have more burden proof with it. So it is. Because,
bro, for me, like Marcus low-key, bro, AB, it's like, so yeah, okay, so you say that's a catch, but like that Devontae Smith catch, you really, I mean, if you're gonna call that one a catch, you could have said Devontae Smith one was also a catch. So it's just like.
That one clearly was not a catch. That one clearly hit the ground.
And that one did hit the ground, though, to me.
That one clearly
did, but it looked like he was like he had. My thing is that this game was like the epitome of the NFL, like reffing all year, like literally.
Not good.
It literally epitomized what we saw all year, and then the way the game ended is, it just shows like we need more consistency. There needs to be a standard of what type of football we're gonna have in the league, period.
Are we going to have in a row a Super Bowl ended or a touchdown that won the Super Bowl was aided by a penalty right before it? Second year in a row.
Which one?
Because remember, there's a holding call on like 3rd and goal in the Bengals Super Bowl last year.
Oh,
yeah.
Borderline, but they called it. It is what it is.
Now, speaking of holding, I'm glad you brought that up also, real quick. The holding call on James Bradberry. What was y'all's thoughts on that? Because I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a hold. I mean, you saw the tug of the jersey. Now, see, people were thinking it was the second part of the penalty they called. It was really the first part before the receiver turned. That's where you saw the tug. I don't think a lot of people understood that.
I would say, like, you can call, a knick-knack foul here and there, but it wasn't foul. Like, he did grab him on the turnaround.
Right.
It wasn't much.
Yeah.
But it was, by the letter of the law, a hold. So,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Jerry, what about you?
I think, like I told somebody the other day, like I said, it was certainly a hold, but like enough to call that in a pivotal moment of the Super Bowl, I don't know about all that. Like, if I was reffing, I wouldn't have called it. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't have called it. But hey, it was, I think technically it was a fair call. I just don't. I think there needs to be like I said, a kind of a breakdown with reffing, like situational calls and things of that sort, because it just you can't call that a Super Bowl, bro. Like not with that much time left.
Like I'm very much a flag's a flag guy, but like would I have called it, like seeing where the ref's vantage point was, like it wasn't much of a hole, but it was a hole. Would I have called it? Maybe not. But like again, it's mostly because they really didn't call very many penalties all game. Like all you got were delayed game fouls here, maybe an offensive pass interference here, but you didn't really get very many penalties.
The biggest call of that game was that false start.
Yep, on the fourth one. Yep.
Biggest call.
That changed the game right there. Because see, now they had to punt the ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, they scored. Was what happened.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah,
you're right. The Chiefs ended up scoring the next play on the fumble.
Yeah,
that did change the game. But back to that holding penalty real quick. I get it. I understand magnitude of the game, how much time is left, but see, that's the problem right there. People are want to say, "Oh, you don't make that call. You don't make that call." It's easy to say that unless it's your team. Right. Because I'm gonna say this: if the shoe was on the other foot, Philly fans would have been screaming for a penalty.
Yeah, good point.
They would have been screaming for it. So you got to think about it like that. As a ref, if I was a referee, I'm gonna be honest, I would have made the call anyway. Because if I see something like, "Hey, you did hold him," so and on top of that, James Bradbury literally came out and admitted that he grabbed him and say he was hoping they let it slide.
My only thing was like it was a grab. It wasn't much. It wasn't enough for me to be like, "Oh shit, yeah, that's clear and obvious." You guys to go like if I was at a certain vantage point and not be able to see the play, I probably would have missed it because refereeing's hard. Let's be real. These are old men trying to referee a game, played by 20, 30 somethings who are the best athletes in the world.
Right.
With a playbook with a rule book about this thick, with a lot of interpretation to be called in it. It's hard to officiate things in the NFL. It just is.
Yeah, and we all know. Let's be honest. That second half, we all know who had the biggest impact in the game. Let's just go ahead and give some Gator love to Kadarius Toney.
Yo, that man.
That punt return, which by the way is the longest punt return in Super Bowl history.
Of course it was.
That punt return was you saw after the first cut, and even Brian Johnson on the other side, he saw that first cut. Was like, oh, I know he's sitting there thinking, oh shoot, I've seen this movie before. I already know what's about to happen. We all Gator fans. We all said it. We all knew what was going to happen. I was sitting there watching at my cousin's house. We watching. I'm like, yeah, we've seen this movie before. We already know what's going to go down. That changed the game, and he scored. Philadelphia got twice. Literally on the same play. It was just one on each side. Toney,
welcome Kansas City.
Yeah.
Let it be known they took that play from the Jaguars.
Bro.
He's right. They did. He is 100% correct. See, you play teams and you see what they do to you. You're like, you know what? I can use that later on. So yeah, they do have to thank the Jacksonville Jaguars for that play. But
wait, which play?
Both the touchdowns are scored on the goal line.
No. Y'all tripping, bro. That play was stolen from Dan Mullen, bro. Mullen.
No, what I'm saying is they straight up said they saw it when the Jaguars did it.
You know, Marcus, he's right about that too.
Yeah.
Because Dan Mullen brought that junk out against Tennessee, and it was like I remember everybody talking about it and breaking it down, and then you started seeing it done in the league a little bit, and when Toney got in the league, you know. Because
what it is usually it's like this. So the way Philly likes to, defend in the red zone when they go man to man, especially when
they follow everybody.
Yeah, they bump instead of just go playing straight up man, just you follow your guy. Because what usually what happens is it'll just be a race to the pylon, and you're gonna be caught in the wash with guys running routes and your own guys trying to cover that, so you end up stuck. What they try to do is they bump that corner back to safety, and they have the safety from the opposite side come down to guard the motion guy. Because if it's like a sweep or something like that, he's right there and he can make a play on it. Or if it's trying to run a flat route or something like that, they can make a play right there. So if it is motion them inside the ball and just bring it right back to where you already started, and just run a quick route, there's nobody there, and just run to the pylon.
Yep. And because both corners on Toney's touchdown, Darius Slay got turned around. They know where he was.
Yeah, man, that was tough.
And then on the other side, James Bradbury with Sky Moore, same thing. So because they ran the jet sweep motion the previous play on both plays. I'm like, okay, that's how they're going to defend it. we're gonna run this again, except you're gonna run the route. I mean, it was pretty much easy to pick up.
That's scheming 101. And also shout out to Jonathan Gannon getting a head coaching job despite all of that.
But he was getting that job anyway at that point. And shout out to who was the offensive coordinator's name? I can't. Shane Steichen. Yeah, he got the coach job. And by the way, guess who's starting to trend towards the Colts in the draft now?
Oh, brother. Fuck this. I'm trying to see this twice a year.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson is trending towards the Colts now.
Oh my Lord.
Yep. They see what he did with Jalen Hurts. You probably look at Richardson and be like, yeah, this is a far superior athlete. I think I can work with this guy.
Thank Will Levis, please not playing.
By the way, he's up to 250 pounds and is running a 4.4 reportedly.
Good God.
Yeah.
He's up to 250?
Yeah.
Boy,
someone please bless his hamstring. Please.
Yeah, bro. His hamstring. Hey, you got $10 million. Who you putting your money on? Kadarius Toney or Anthony Richardson to stay healthy?
Right.
I think I'm gonna stash my money.
No, I'm gonna stash my money.
Stash my money,
bro. No, honestly, like they're so explosive, bro.
I put $1 on Tony.
I put $1 on Tony.
I put a penny on both. I'm not taking that gamble.
I'm not taking that gamble. But speaking to Tony, it was nice to see him go to Kansas City and pretty much show the New York Giants y'all made a mistake. He goes to Kansas City.
I mean, I'm not in fairness to the Giants. He was just hurt all the time.
It was just a bad situation.
No mistake on anyone's part.
I understand that, but when he was healthy, they didn't know what the hell to do with him.
He was barely healthy anyway.
But when he was, they didn't know what to do with him.
Because the coaching staff and Brian Dable and Joe Chandler, like, well, we didn't draft him.
He wasn't gonna fit with Dable. I don't think he was gonna fit with Dable.
What it is.
I love.
He wasn't fit because he wasn't a bit more down team though. But
I love Brian Dable as a coach. I do, but you see somebody like him, you're like, you know what? Let me go back and look at his Florida film, see how they used him. I can incorporate some of these plays and use them like this. I'm pretty sure that's what Kansas City did.
Yeah, but the thing is, how am I going to incorporate him if he's not healthy?
Yeah, like you can't really.
He was barely healthy with Kansas City.
He was healthy with Kansas. Well, maybe not the
last year.
Not the last couple weeks. He wasn't.
He got hurt in the championship game and didn't play. Then he got healthy for the last 2 weeks, and they used him. When they used him, it worked. I mean, you can't begrudge them for letting the guy who's not there go.
It's true, but what I'm saying is, it was nice to see him go to Kansas City, and he doesn't know the playbook that well because he got there halfway through the season. So you
don't have to really know the playbook that much. If you're an athlete.
You got to.
I just personally think like Tony going there was the absolute best case scenario for his career.
Oh yeah,
probably.
Like that's what everybody was saying. Like, don't let Kansas City get. Talking about Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Freaking screw that crap.
What about Drew Holiday?
He hit a 3/4 court shot to the third quarter.
That's crazy, but yeah, Jerry, you're absolutely right. That was the best case scenario for his career because I think with a full year, they still have him under his rookie contract too. So with a full year, with a full off season, being able to learn that playbook and incorporate himself, and if he stays healthy, oh my God, what they can do with him on the football field.
That's the big question, but I believe in him though because as a player, he's about as electric as anybody you can get.
Oh yeah, and we saw it in the Super Bowl. And here's what's crazy: they traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins, and he balled out for the Dolphins. Let's be honest, he balled out. A lot of people say, "Oh, they might take a step back on offense." That wasn't the case. They actually got better because it allowed Patrick Mahomes to spread the ball around more.
It was the best thing to happen for Pat Mahomes at the end of the day because, like you said, it allowed him to spread the ball out. They got a little bit more creative and then just Pat Mahomes waiting for Tyreek Hill to beat people in a 40-yard dash.
To be fair, like they did miss the downfield elements of the game, but Mahomes as a quarterback on his own just the ball. Because last year in some of these passes, he would have probably tried to launch it about 40 yards down the field.
Right, exactly.
He probably tried to launch it, but he got better taking the checkdowns, taking what's being given to him.
Yep.
Dicing people up, really, instead of just trying to go for the home run bomb all the time.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
And that's the only thing that sucks about Hill not being there because he could have been a part of that, and they honestly still probably would have went to the Super Bowl anyway. But him being able to spread the ball around and Kelsey still getting open. I mean, at this point, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter put 5 guys on him. He's gonna come down with the ball.
I don't feel too bad about him having like 70,000 catches on the Jags anymore. It doesn't everybody.
That is very true. But yeah. With that being said, I'm so happy as a Cowboys fan. See Philly lose.
Well, you're not gonna win shit anyway.
Look, they didn't win, so my night was made. They absolutely. I could not hear Eagles fans for the next 6-7 months bragging about this win. I could not deal. I couldn't bear the thought of that happening. Look, I ain't gonna try and pull AO and put him on. Matter of fact, speaking with J Money, where you at, man? Where you at, man?
Oh yeah, J Money, bro.
J Money.
My condolences, brother.
At least they got to the Super Bowl.
My condolences to you personally, just not your team. But yeah, watching that game, I'm gonna be honest, that was one of the best Super Bowls I've seen. And you know what? I'm so happy for one particular guy. That's Carlos Dunlap.
Oh yeah, he deserves that. He deserves that.
He finally gets a Super Bowl ring with the work he's put in his entire career. You know, he's got 100 sacks on the dot for his career.
That's amazing, bro.
100 sacks on the dot for his career up to this point. He finally, there's 4 Gators on that team that got a Super Bowl ring. Carlos Dunlap, Kadarius Toney, Tommy Townsend, LaMichael Pirine.
All of which deserve it.
Yeah, he's on the team. I think he was on the practice squad, but I think they get rings too. Especially if they were actually at the game.
Yeah, Sean McCoy didn't play at all. He got like 2 rings, so yeah.
Yeah, so he gets a ring.
It was feast. Hey man, Super Bowl champ, LaShawn McCoy.
You said what?
Super Bowl champ, LaShawn McCoy.
What do you mean, LaShawn McCoy?
Shady McCoy. Did he win one with the Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, he did. Yes, he did. Never mind.
We'll Tampa next year too.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
He's got 2.
Jesus.
He's got 2. But Carlos Dunlap in general, I'm so happy for him. He's been in the league for so long, worked his butt off, had a great career. He finally gets rewarded with the Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, honestly, shouts out to that man, bro, for being a Gator great. You can say he's a national champion and he's also Super Bowl champ, so that's a blessing.
Yeah, he's in rare category right there.
Very rare. Very, very rare.
And speaking of that, did y'all agree with the Super Bowl MVP?
Was there anybody else?
I mean, yeah, who else you gonna give it to?
I mean, yeah, that's true. If there was anybody else that could have possibly challenged for it, I would have said Nick Bolton with the way he played defensively. He was all over the field.
Like I said, it was going to be more of a linebacker game for them because they do have athletic guys like with Bolton and Willie Gay in the linebacking core, and their eyes are going to be the biggest key of the game. And it was because the running game for Philly shockingly didn't do all that much.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yards, but
Kansas City Chiefs outrushed them by 43 yards.
I'm still stunned by that.
And
it was pure effort by Pacheco.
In our group chat, I'm like, "Are you serious?" I had to look it up. They did outrush the Kansas City Chiefs were actually the more physical team.
Also, I have to give a special shout out to the real MVP of the game. Well, the most notorious player, really, the turf.
Oh my God! Everybody.
That was the worst field conditions I've ever seen for Super Bowl.
Not the worst I've probably seen was the San Francisco game in Santa Clara with the Panthers and the Broncos. It was so bad because I remember like.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Guys were slipping and sliding like it was a water park. It was that bad. But in this game, everybody was falling down. I remember there was one.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was one on Mahomes scramble where I saw Wright was kind of trying to get him. He falls down. Mahomes in his pass set falls down. And he has to take off and run. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Mahomes, he actually reactivated that ankle injury. They gave this man so many cortisone shots at that time.
That man was seeing God.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
But
that man had enough drugs to get the weekend high.
He probably still high. But that field was horrible, man. Like y'all are hosting, y'all hosting the Super Bowl. You've got to get better turf than that. I mean, come on, man.
Like no, Arizona does it. Like they grow the grass outside on a damn plate. They roll it out. They roll it back in. Like they spent 2 years trying to do those brand new type of grass too. So like y'all spent 2 years just for this field to be this bad. Like did y'all paint the field that day? Like I need answers on
Probably
that.
did, knowing them, because they was slipping on the paint.
Especially the paint. Like on a lot of times, like there was some pulls. People, offensive linemen trying to get out, they fell down. Defensive linemen couldn't get out of their stances, they fell down.
It was bad.
Couldn't get his pass sets right. Jalen Hurts slipped on the final pass of the game.
Oh yeah, bro.
On somebody's foot, actually.
Like
That's
slipped.
what I'm saying.
Everybody, bro. That game was just everybody was falling down. It was awful.
The Super Bowl is a funny game, like because like we, like me and Jay, we grew up. We are blessed to watch most of the league of Super Bowls because historically the Super Bowl is a terrible game.
Bro, like the games that we watched growing up, bro. The Seahawks, it was the Seahawks and the Steelers with Sean Alexander.
That game was pretty bad. The ref in that game was horrible.
Yeah, let me see that one. The Cardinals and the Steelers.
It was pretty much every Patriots Super Bowl.
Bro, they were good games.
No, fast forward to when AB grew up, it was 52-17, 30-13. Well, he won, so it ain't that bad. But, like...
Well, 27-17 with Pittsburgh. Actually, that Pittsburgh-Dallas Super Bowl was close until...
Like, Neil O'Donnell became Neil O'Donnell.
Well, yeah, I mean, and Larry Brown pretty much was locked down that whole game.
They threw it right to him twice.
Look, you got to play zone, and he baited him.
It was totally there.
But yeah, that game was close until until the fourth quarter. It's like, all right, they put this away.
You know, this one game was probably dull, but it was close. But like, yeah, like 30-13, 52-17, 46-10.
And speaking of that, real quick, shameless plug. Watch the newest episode of Pivot feature my cousin Emmett Smith on there. I watched it earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a clarification of what happened the first two games of the '93 season when he didn't play. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, Jerry didn't pay him? That's pretty much clarification.
No, you gotta actually watch it. You'll find out what went down with that whole situation.
That's nice. I will check that out.
Let's just say the media got some explaining to do.
Uh-oh.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, oh, really now? Oh, okay, that's what happened. That's why I don't like y'all now. That's why I don't like the media now. But
Hey, but you're trying to get into a podcast. You're damn near part of the media at this point.
No, you really are, bro. What are we doing here?
But I try and speak the facts, just like y'all do, right?
I try to.
I ain't gonna paint a narrative.
Who won't paint narratives?
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna paint a narrative getting into the media. Like that's not what I'm gonna do. But
that's your forte though.
It really isn't. But you know, that's actually more so you, Jerry.
Me painting a narrative? That's crazy.
Okay, tennis players, let's pivot on back to the actual podcast.
Yeah.
Let's breaking the fourth wall.
Let's pivot back to the podcast. So Marcus, what was your biggest takeaway? Like what was the one thing that after this game you walked away from saying, you know what? This is when did you I'll ask it like this. When did you feel like the Chiefs or the tide was turning, the momentum was turning in that game?
Fumble.
It's like the Philly was on their ass all game. Like they had just as many first downs as the Chiefs had played at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, the false start before that because remember the QB sneak scrum thing that they do, it works pretty much all the time. They were guaranteed to get the first down.
Even when Chris Jones Superman dove over the pile, it didn't work.
Carried.
Yeah, he got carried, and one of the guards gets a jump a little too early. So okay, whatever. And then 3rd and 5, they sniff the play out, and then Hurst just drops the ball somehow, and Nick Bolton picks up, runs back for a touchdown. And mind you, this is a part of the game where Philly was getting the better of them.
I'm still trying to figure out
they were about to.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to figure out how he dropped the ball. It just slipped down. Like,
yeah, I think he just
you know how rigged.
Oh, brother.
God, man. Come on.
It was Mahomes had
social media.
Was that in the AFC Championship game where he was like just trying to pass and the ball just fell out of his hand?
Mm-hmm.
Like things happen like that. It's weird.
So what Jerry is basically implying here is that the NFL told Jalen Hurts to drop the ball at that moment.
The script,
yeah.
By the way, the script nearly got the score right, and they just had the wrong teams.
Y'all actually believe that?
I don't, but they did say 37-34 Philly, and it was 38-35 Kansas City.
Y'all believe someone who just made some shit up?
I didn't believe that. I saw that. I was like, okay, what are we doing here? Why?
No, like for me, bro, it was like, okay, so watching the game, right? I just had this feeling. I was like, I think the Eagles are the better team, but I just don't think they're gonna win the game. Like the whole entire time, I just had a feeling. Because going into the game, I was like, I think Philly's gonna be able to do what they want to do and be able to kind of control, which they controlled the game, but because of how close it was, you have to like score touchdowns and not let them score any defense touchdowns to beat Kansas City. So I just had a feeling, man. I don't know. It was just
like, you know how like the last like decade plus, like the difference in the game is usually because Tom Brady is on the other team.
Yeah,
bro. Every Super Bowl
is on the other team.
Every Super Bowl we've seen in the last decade, the team that comes out firing the hardest always lose. Like it's just inevitable, unless it's like the Broncos that one year.
No, not them. Also, Seattle against the
Broncos in Seattle. Yeah.
That one was over before it started. For me, see, it wasn't even a fumble. It was literally, honestly, at halftime. The reason why, like I said to Marcus before we got on the show, you can only play keep away for so long without extending your lead. You have to bury a team like Kansas City.
Which is why they should have buried them at that false start.
And a 10-point lead is not safe against them.
And 10-point lead in the NFL is absolutely nothing.
You said what?
Like we've already seen in this playoffs, a 10-point lead is absolutely nothing.
It's not safe. It's nothing. And see,
or a 27-point lead.
Yeah,
bro.
Or that. You're right. And my thing is, Kansas City, we knew they were getting the ball to start the second half.
Mm-hmm.
They went right down the field and scored and made it 24-21. And then Philly goes down to kick a field goal. I'm like, yeah.
That was it.
That was it right there. You're in trouble now because not only did you not get a stop on defense, you only kicked the field goal. They get the ball. They scored twice. Now you got to go back down and score and get the 2-point conversion. You do that. But in the process, Kansas City gets the ball last. You don't want Patrick Mahomes with the ball last in that situation because as powered and as prolific as that offense is, they have a running game where they can kind of wear you down for them 5 minutes too, which is exactly what they did.
Pacheco was running hard. He ran with energy.
Good enough. And they ran for over 160 yards, which I'm still stunned by.
And Isaiah Pacheco played a great game. He was great in the run for them. I mean, he runs hard. He like I said, he was going to be able to run. I thought he was going to be able to run the ball, but you just had to kind of see because that Philly front. Hey, you know what? That defensive line was non-existent. They were non-existent. When you think about it, really, both defensive lines were. There was one sack between both teams the entire game.
And was Jalen Hurts getting run out of bounds?
Yeah, right.
Did we really count that as a sack?
Not really.
So, I mean, technically, no sacks were given up.
I mean, those O-lines were both really good and about tops in the league because the Chiefs are number one in pass ball win rate, and the Eagles are about as good. Offensive lines were fine. They dominated the game.
And by the way, Lane Johnson having surgery now for a torn adductor. What the hell is an adductor?
You know, like he played with it. We played with it. He tore it again during the run.
Adductor in his thigh.
That's crazy.
Things people do to get a ring. The things people will do.
Hey, wasn't nobody missing that game, but
no. I know Patrick Mahomes damn sure wasn't. He shot his ass up with so many drugs. Wasn't even funny.
Yeah, but overall, it was a great game, great Super Bowl between the two best teams in the NFL. Let's be real. Great game. And congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on winning Super Bowl 57, denying the Philadelphia Eagles, and making us Cowboy fans very happy.
You know what's going to really make you happy?
And by the way, Juju Smith-Schuster, you had to do that today. You ain't have to do that. It was funny. I admit it was funny, but you had to do that, man. Come on now.
Man, whatever. The victim explodes, right?
But AJ Brown, come on, man. Stop taking it so personal. Let's be real.
I mean, it was 2 days before the biggest loss of his life. I mean, it is what it is.
But still, you don't say a man's career was on the line when the Kansas City
literally was. If you're being honest about it, it was.
Well, the Kansas City Chiefs pretty much went after. So I don't know. If it was like somebody like Houston or Carolina, yeah, I'd say that. But the Kansas City
one-year deal for a reason.
You said what?
They signed to a short deal for a reason. I mean, he's a guy. They didn't really need anybody that great as a wide receiver. They just need someone who gets open a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
they have Patrick Mahomes
to replace DeMarcus Robinson because that's who left.
DeMarcus fucking Robinson, like right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you replace, I like DeMarcus Robinson, but if you replace him with Juju Smith-Schuster,
that's an upgrade.
Man, that's pretty much an upgrade.
Yeah, no, big upgrade, but it's an upgrade because they just need someone, and he played well.
And he played really well in the second half. He did.
It was one drive he played. He had like 3-4 catches on. He played well. He was a good possession receiver.
Right. Well, let's kind of pivot and go to the last part of the show with. I guess we'll preview a little bit of the NBA All-Star Weekend. Did you see the list of players participating that came out with the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, and the skill challenge?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't dunk contest.
The dunk contest is always a wash, like a freaking stupid.
It is now because I mean we're not getting the Ja Morants. We're not getting guys not now
anyone really.
Yeah, it's just like random G leaguers.
I mean, you got KJ Martin, Kenyon Martin's son. I mean, maybe he'll be interesting.
Man,
he's the thing that I hate about dunk contests. You get these superior athletes, right, that think they're like Superman, and they try these dunks that doesn't work out, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying. I'd rather see like a hard
the dunk contest. Everything's been done before.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Ja Morant, just like we all want to see LeBron, even though he never did it. I kind of want to see Ja Morant in this competition.
At least the 3-point contest is good, which is been the case for the last several years.
Is Jason Tatum? Who else is in there?
I think Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero's in it.
Buddy Hield.
Oh, Tatum needs to sit down, bro. That man about to get cooked. He might finish last.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, Tyler Hero, Buddy Hield, Kevin Huerter.
You said who?
I think Dame. I wouldn't be shocked if someone does.
I'm gonna be honest. I think he's gonna come down to 3 people: either Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, or Kevin Huerter.
Tyrese Halliburton gonna run out of time.
Tyrese Halliburton, yeah. The way he shoots the ball, he shoots a little bit slow. You better work on that.
Yeah, bro. He need to hurry up.
But that's gonna be for me. That's like let's be honest. That's gonna be the best event of Saturday night because like we said, the contest is going downhill. I mean, we had the 1 year where it was Aaron Gordon against Zach LaVine for 2 years straight, and like we just wanted to see the show. Like, just keep giving both of them 50s and let's keep this going. We need that again. Like just 2 dunk. Now the names of the dunk contest, let's be honest, they're not great names. But maybe, just maybe, a glimmer of hope here, y'all. Just maybe they make it interesting. And
I'm not expecting it.
I'm not expecting it, but if they do, if I see a dunk, well, I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. I'm gonna be tuned in then.
Because I'm huge on power dunks. Like I love power, clean power. So
don't get so gimmicky like a lot of you guys gonna do.
Honestly, bro. Honestly,
none of y'all try to jump over Taco Fall.
Oh my god! Or like a airplane. John Collins disaster.
Jerry, speaking of 3-point contest, Drew Holiday's killing y'all right now.
Yeah, I'm watching, bro. He actually is very much so. That transition 3 was butter.
Yeah, it was.
And then of course you got the All-Star. Yeah, it is. I mean, he's just stopping and popping and that's what he does. I mean, he makes that shot almost every time at this point.
Yeah, he's very, very consistent with that.
The only thing I don't know about dunk contest is Karl Malone's going to be a judge. First of all, what do you know about dunking, Carl? And 2, get away from the children.
Well, consider the fact that it's in Salt Lake City, Utah, and he plays for the Utah Jazz, kind of makes sense for him to be a judge.
Not really.
I mean, it does. I mean, come on, he's a legend there. So, I mean, come on now.
Get him away from the children.
God, man, come on. Why?
Shoot, man.
Why? Child molesting ass motherfucker. Get him away from me. I want him on my screen.
I got to slide out of here soon, bro. So I just want to ask y'all real quick. Who do y'all feel like is going to be the NBA All-Star MVP? The Kobe Bryant MVP.
I'm gonna go.
Maybe honest.
I can see Giannis.
I can see Damian Lillard winning it.
I can see that too.
I can legit see him winning it. The way he shoots the ball, if he gets going from three, oh, you're gonna see a show.
I'm gonna go. Dang. I'm gonna go. No, never mind. Maybe Ja.
Yeah, see, that's who else I was thinking.
Ja.
That's who else I was thinking. Either Dame or Ja. One of them two.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they both gonna put on show. One of them two, I think, is gonna win it.
Yeah. I think that's what I think. Probably Ja.
Who, by the way, need to stay out of trouble, stay out of the media at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what Ja's trying to do here.
And the Grizzlies are being the Grizzlies.
Marcus, what about you?
I'd say Giannis because, well, it's an all-star game. That lane's going to be wide open. He's going to be breaking the damn rim by the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, he's going to try to kill it. Hey, man, but when Giannis goes off, LeBron also tries to go at him. So
I was going to say, that's a surprise pick right there. Maybe maybe he wins it. Because I think if he has like 40 points or he has 37, he hits a 3 to win the game.
Hey, watch out for Embiid, man. Watch out for Embiid too.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be pissed off because he's not a starter. And as soon as he come in, they're gonna feed him the ball.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not worried about Tatum because Tatum doesn't like. I feel like that man don't really come trying to do anything in the All-Star game. He just be taking stupid shots. So,
well, it's the All-Star game. It's the game where you can take stupid shots. Nobody's gonna care.
Yeah.
Now, if you start getting blown out, it's gonna be like, oh, wait a minute now. Let's kind of get back into it.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, this is a short show for y'all tonight. I mean, because some of us, but wait, I forgot. I don't have to go to work next 2 days. Thank God, because my legs are dead. Yeah, my legs are dead. You said what, Marcus?
I thought you quit.
Look, man, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Son of a bitch.
No, I did not. I told you I didn't quit.
Well, you ain't never quitting this job, bro. You're gonna be there for 50 years. You don't get that golden watch and call it a day.
No, I'm on Indeed right now, looking every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just gotta make the move, bro. Just gotta make the move.
Places take a while to get back to you.
Take the plunge, bro.
But yeah, it's gonna be a short show for y'all tonight. We're gonna kind of end it right there. Because Jerry right now with the look on his face.
Hey man, just keep my stomach in prayer, bro. Like,
fight demons right now.
Yeah, man. Like, you know that lower abdomen pain, bro. It's just like
it is what it is.
Yeah,
man, y'all got final thoughts up out here for.
Yeah. Jerry, you go first.
What's that?
Final thoughts before we get out of here.
Oh, final thoughts, man. Just excited going to the All-Star break, man. It's always nice being able to watch the guys, vibe. Also great to kind of have players rested up because, this is a long season. So, yeah, man, we're going to see what we have in store, bro. Hopefully it's not a boring dunk contest.
Whew, yeah. Man.
All-Star weekend's in full swing. The stretch run's coming up. The Western Conference is going to be insane. And also, happy Valentine's Day to all those observed. Not me. And, tomorrow is a better day for me because it's Calvin Ridley Day.
Oh my God!
Oh, they finally reinstating him.
Yeah, he can apply for reinstatement tomorrow officially.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna take long for him to get reinstated.
No,
probably take a day or two, maybe that day. But
always sucks that we can't talk to him until like April, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid now that I think about it. But for me, NBA All-Star Weekend, full swing. this is a weekend I always look forward to. I used to look forward to the dunk contest, but now this year it's the 3-point contest. So, I mean, I'm looking in full swing there. And really the All-Star game. The All-Star game's gotten a whole lot better now. It's gotten a lot better with the format that they use now. You got to hit a target score. So towards the end, they actually start playing. So I like that part of it now.
It is a lot better.
And also, my final thought. I'm gonna just say it again, like I did in the beginning. I'm gonna say it here. Cry, Eagles, cry. Cry, Eagles, cry. Y'all asses home.
From the Super Bowl.
Big time hater.
With the L.
The hater of all haters. I respect it, baby.
Ain't nobody hating.
This is hate at its finest, bro.
It ain't no hate. And on top of that, I was close with my score prediction. I said 35-31. It was 38-35.
Yeah, you got us, man. You got us this time, for sure.
I will say, though, AB, I got one question, though. Y'all getting past second round next year?
Stay tuned.
That's what you said this.
We will see. We will see. I hope and pray we do, but we will see.
Yeah, we will. We will.
We better. But Mike McCarthy, I'm gonna put your house up. I'm gonna put the for sale sign on your house right there. I'm just gonna go and put it up there. As soon as you walk out of the house, what are you doing, sir? Yeah, your house for sale, fool. I told you, you gone. Bye.
Tell them what was the problem, am I right?
Hey, look, when Chargers fans are, hey, by the way, speaking of that, do you know they hired Doug Nussmeier to be their quarterback coach too?
Oh,
yeah, they're cooked. Sorry, Justin Herbert. I'm gonna pray for you, brother. I'm gonna pray for you. But yeah, who got the song? Do I have the song this week? I think I do.
Yeah, I think because I had one before the week before, and then Marcus had one last week.
Yeah, I think let me go to my my different playlists. I got so many of them.
Diversity is key.
You said what?
Diversity is key.
Yeah, very diverse.
Today.
You said what?
Especially today, diversity is key.
Very key. And shout out to all my women out there. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. To my ladies. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all from me to y'all. I am going to go with.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go. What happened?
Giannis. Oh no, bruh.
What, you hurt?
Oh, he hurt himself, man. He messed himself up.
Oh
no, bruh. This is terrible.
I know you lying.
No, bro. He screwed himself.
And they said he grabbed at his right knee.
Oh. No. No.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with
Freak.
Nice fine.
I'm gonna go with Never Recover by Lil Baby, Gunna, and Drake.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. You said what?
Oh, nothing.
Wait, is he back out there?
Yeah.
He's back out there.
Okay, good. Jesus.
I don't know what part he ever said over his knees the last 2 years, but he's been out there.
Why don't he get the steroid allegation like LeBron do? But yeah, let everybody know where they can follow y'all on social media, all your regular accounts.
Down below, J Breezy II on Twitter, I am Breezy II on Twitter, J Lamar _I on Instagram.
Same as usual. Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter. Marcus Davis _ on Instagram. Snapchat, not happening.
Oh, it's happening. But follow Darnell on all social media platforms. Not Too Famous. We missed you tonight. We'll hopefully have you back soon at the midterms if you survive. But follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1. Follow the podcast account on Twitter at Indie Evidence. I'm on Instagram at indisputable evidence. And with that, we're going to leave you as we always do. God bless. Stay safe. Take care of your chicken. Tell your loved ones that you love them and check in on them every day. Take care of your mentals. Wear your masks out there. Marcus?
Wash thoroughly with soap. You nasty, dirty, stank, booty Bojangles.
Bojangles.
And by the way, speaking of that, if y'all saw the video I sent y'all in the group chat, that's why I asked Marcus every time to say that. Watch that video, you're going to see why.
You can watch it.
Oh, one more thing. Thoughts out to Michigan State for what happened last night.
Oh yeah, man.
Definitely. We would not be remiss if we didn't mention that. I think they said it was 3 students killed and 5 more wounded.
Yeah, prayers
to the university, to Michigan State University. They canceled all events for the week. So definitely prayers up to the families involved. I just pray for peace, and God covers them with his love during these difficult times, for real.
Absolutely.
That was heartbreaking to watch last night on television. So prayers up to him. And by the way, update on New Mexico State. Yeah, they fired the coach.
Oh, they did? Holy crap.
They canceled the rest of the
over there.
Yeah, there was all kinds of hazing. There was even allegations of sexual misconduct.
Lord have mercy.
So they were doing some weird shit.
Yeah, they fired the coach and canceled the rest of the basketball season.
Well, good, because that's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
But be blessed out there. Go Cowboys, go Gators, go Heat, go Braves, go Cubs, Yankees. Spring training starting very soon. And with that, God bless y'all. Have a great night.
Yes, sir. Hurt my stomach.